Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another video. And listen, the weekend is almost over, so you already know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the streetwear or sneaker world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week, high fashion guys, hey, basura boys, they back in the building, bruh. I mean, what can I say? They bring the basura, they bring the ammo year after year, month after month. And of course, you already know I'm gonna expose you to it. Make sure if you enjoyed the video to go ahead and drop a like on this bit, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. This week we got more leaks, more info, some crazy news that came out, which might actually just be a Photoshop. And trust me, we are gonna go ahead and get into it. Sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and get into this week's Heat or Hype. Alright, let's get into it. First off, I want to let y'all know a new sample drop. We dropped a new Centennial green hat. Y'all see it? The Tomahawk hat, because some people are going to ask me about this hat again. We did drop a new colorway. It is live right now on the site, and I will make sure to link it down below. So if you're wondering where the hat came from, sample, blam, y'all see. Now, what shoe that I actually missed last week was a Yeezy 500. They haven't dropped the 500 in a little while, but this was the taupe light colorway. Very, very similar to the blush 500, the original 500 colorway. This one seems to be a little bit darker. And, you know, I had the blushes. I'm pretty sure I let the blush joints go a little while ago. So these taupe joints they don't look as good as the blush. They're very close, but they don't look as good. So if I let go of the blush already, yeah, the taupes is going to be a pass. I didn't mention this one last week, and I definitely had some people like, yo, why didn't you talk about the taupes? So there you go. That's my opinion on those. This next one's going to be a quick one. We do have an update from last week. Usually when we get those initial like basura leaked photos where all pixelized and stuff, you can barely see the shoe. And now we got actual on-foot images of it. And that is this shoe right here, which is of course the patent leather breads. We talked about these last week. And right now, the expected release date for these is October 23rd. Patent leather breads, they gonna go. Getting into some of those brand new leaks we got last week. Slight bar, salutes to Z Sneakerheads. He does a lot of leak stuff, a lot of the mock-up images that you guys see as well. But this first one is blam right here. This is an Air Jordan 13 in University Gold. Obviously University Gold, white and yellow. We just talked about the University Gold Air Force Ones, the off-white joints. So y'all see what the color is. Y'all should know what this is gonna look like. Now this is again just a mock-up. It's a leak, it's a rumor, it might not ever happen. The crazy thing about this colorway is that it shouldn't be releasing until probably early 2022. So this is a very early leak, and don't expect to see any more info about this shoe probably until, I don't know, 4 or 5 months from now, maybe. Another leak we got is a holiday 2021 release, and this is an Air Jordan 5 Low SP. And I gotta say it again, bruh, mock-up, take it with a grain of salt. It could look different when it does drop. And it seems like this is gonna be a Christmas themed Air Jordan 5. These right here kind of have like those green jade kind of clear hits. You got a little bit of the metallic 5s on these, and you got some red accents. So, you know, I think that this shoe is more than likely going to look different, but we just have to wait and see. Again, this one isn't dropping until holiday 2021. That is later on this year. So when we get some more info, some more leaked images, I'll definitely let y'all know. Now, y'all should already know, with a new week, there are going to be more dunks on the way. More new leaks of dunks on the way. And the first one is actually a Villanova colorway. This is the high top joints in white and midnight navy. Another clean dunk colorway. We already know that we should be getting the midnight navy 6s later on this year, and I think that colorway on the dunk especially, I think is going to work very, very well in the fall. And I can already see people are going to definitely be pre-aged in the shoe, aged in the midsole, putting some cream laces in them. It's going to be a good look, as it already is with most basic simple colored dunks. As far as retail, still should be that standard 110. No release date on this pair just yet. We also have a brand new pair of dunks dropping this month on June 17th. Retail 110 once again for this pair. Slight bars once again for this pair. And that is this dusty olive pair of dunk lows. All over green, orange, what looks to be suede. You have the white as well. And from what I know, this is kind of like an expansion onto the ugly Dunkling pack that already came out with what, the veneers, the black and orange joints, and the plums. I'm forgetting the name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, since I believe this shoe is associated with that pack, and those dunks, those more special dunk releases have kind of gone up in price, the resale on these is probably going to be a little bit higher than what we're kind of used to with some of these newer, or what we've gotten used to with some of these newer retros. So if you do like these right here, hey, hope you can get that retail dub, because I feel like the prices, again, might be a little bit higher on this pair. Another pair of dunks that popped up this week was a brand new colorway of the Ambush dunks. This time it is a flash lime colorway. So far we have what, the black and white joints, we have the crazy like all over pink joints, now we have the blue ones that's releasing on the 15th that I really want, and now we also have this flash lime colorway. Now there is no release date on this pair yet. I believe the retail for Ambush dunks is $180, and we haven't even seen any like leaked on foot images of this shoe at all that I can think of. We at least had an on foot image of the blue joints before they came out. That's how we got that speculation. Right now we're just working with a mock-up, and these are loud. As far as a release window, right now it should be dropping sometime in the summer, so within the next 3 months we should see these joints dropping. Now the last dunk we have to talk about is another brand new colorway. Blame, y'all see them right here, and this is playing more so around those lighter pastel colors, a lot of different colors on the shoe as well. We've been seeing that a lot with some of these new dunks, and I gotta be honest, it's probably one of the weakest colorways of the dunks that I've seen. I don't really have too much to say about these at all, and I definitely don't really have anything nice to say, because they just don't, I don't know, these ones just don't really look good to me, so that will be an easy pass. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. Getting into some Reebok news, we actually have a brand new pack that's dropping on the 25th. This is a Nerf and Reebok collab. I know I kind of killed them for the Candyland joints because the Candyland joints was ass. And these, when you see, you know, think Nerf. The shoes look exactly like what you think they would. Blam, y'all see them right here. Now we have two pairs of the pumps, as well as a Kamikaze Low and a Kamikaze High. I actually think that the orange joints, they say light jammer on the side, which I was like, a Nerf light jammer, that sounds kind of familiar. And I looked it up, and it was actually like a basketball hoop that you put on your light, so when you like dunked the ball through the hoop, it turned your light on and off. So it was kind of cool. I like the idea. I like the concept behind them. And another thing that I noticed that they switched is that the tongue actually says like Nerf in this crazy puff print. They kind of went all out with this collab. Definitely not something for everybody. Very, very loud, but way better than them Candyland shits. Let's just say it like that. The next shoe we got is actually a brand new NB collab. Now this is only $990 V3, and this is a Ronnie 5 collab. And I've already seen 3 of these $990 V3s, so this might be the next shoe and New Balance's line that they're going to start really pushing, because we have the Ronnie 5 ones that you see right here. This is called the Genesis colorway. You also have a pair from Bodega that's on the way, as well as Joe Fresh Goods. So that's 3 collabs on $990 V3s that are on the way. This one seems very New York, kind of like a Yankees colorway, all over navy blue. You got the white, you also got the cream hits. It's NB, so you know the materials are on point. Now, no release date on these yet. This picture right here, I believe, is straight from Ronnie 5. So since we got this photo, be expecting to see this shoe and maybe some other colorways coming very soon. Another quick random release that I wanted to touch on was these joints right here, and this is like the Lebron SVSM colorway of the T-Mac 2.0, all over green and gold. The T-Mac was a shoe that I always wanted, but I never ended up grabbing, and more so when I was playing basketball as a kid. And I believe the colorway that I wanted was just, you know, I think it was just the regular black and white joints. So it is cool to see this shoe come back, and of course Adidas dropping kind of like a PE colorway of it. These just appeared out of nowhere though, so I would assume that they're going to be releasing very soon, since these are official images. We did also get a delay. The Miami Nice LeBron 8s, the low top joints, they will now be releasing on June 21st. I want to say they were supposed to drop on the 4th or the 5th, but they now will be dropping on the 21st of June for the retail of $180. Still everywhere y'all were trying to buy them before, and of course Nike sneakers at 10 a.m. This right here, a super solid cop. Apparently we got another pair of dunks to talk about, and I'm gonna tell you right now before the picture even pops up, the shape on these is weird. These joints is looking funny. Blam, y'all see them right here. This is supposed to be like a new pair of dunks, all over red and black camouflage. You got the gray leather on it as well. And from these images, they kind of looking ass. I don't know, something about the right shoe, kind of where the swoosh meets the back, it seems like it's like pulling the heel of the shoe in. I don't know, maybe this was like a really bad pair that came out and they just got to take the picture for the leak. I don't know. Regardless, this is another brand new Nike Dunk, popped up out of nowhere. And if we got this image, I'm assuming that we're going to be getting more images very soon. And these probably be dropping sometime either fall or even sooner, maybe even summertime this year, 2021. We finally got those clear photos this week of the Travis Scott Air Max 1. We know that this shoe should be dropping sometime in fall of this year, 2021. And I gotta keep it a buck. These photos is making them look kind of buns, bro. They looking kind of ass right now. On some of the on feet leaked type images, they just looked a little bit better. But these just on the table looking at them, something is just not working. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but something about them is just off. Maybe it's the big, reverse swoosh. Maybe it doesn't work on the Air Max 1 like it works on some of the other joints. But yeah, these ain't looking too good right now. Maybe with a different colorway, maybe on feet, change my mind. But right now, the Travis Scott Air Max 1, when we finally got the clear images, can see it pretty clearly, they're looking kind of buns right now. These next two shoes, I feel like we've been talking about them for so long. At first we got the mock-ups, but then the mock-ups didn't match the leaks. Then we got the leaks, and then we seen other colorways of like this Sakai joints, and now we have just the Sakai Blazer Low. Now these should be dropping on June 10th, but do not quote me on that. Check Nike sneakers. I didn't check for this shoe on Nike sneakers because I just don't really like either colorway. Let's keep it a buck. Probably some of the weakest Sakai shoes to come out in a very long time. Up next is a shoe that definitely could have made it into my top 10 for summer 2021. If y'all have not seen that video yet, make sure y'all peep that. I'll make sure to link it down below. But I did do my top 10 sneakers for the summer, and this is the Ubuntu, or brand new pair of the Pharrell Human Races, the NMD joint. And the release date is June 11th. And of course, whenever I do lists, people aren't going to like the list. I already know that. You can't make everyone happy. I can only put 10 shoes on the list. And out of those 10, there's going to be 5 or 10 more that could have been on it. Like I understand that the NMD isn't as popular as it used to be. But as a summer shoe, you just really can't deny it. Super colorful, stands out, comfortable. It's a slapper of a summer sneaker. So, hey, these all over orange joints are dropping on the 11th. Retail $220. Another sneaker dropping in June that I missed because there's so many shoes dropping this month is the Skepta Tailwind 5. The Nike joints, the Air Maxes, whatever. They are dropping. Now, this colorway right here is called the Bloody Chrome colorway. Y'all can see off the rip. Red and black, got the chrome accents. You get it. And I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of the Tailwind. I'm not a big fan of at least this Tailwind model, this Tailwind 5. But salute to Skepta. I remember copping the 97s, but I copped them and they were a little bit tight. I copped those like overseas. I copped those in London at like a sneaker con or something, but they were too tight. But salute to Skepta on this new collab. It's just not something that I'm looking forward to. But if you are going for them, good luck. Okay, it is time to get into this week's official Basuda of the week. And I got a 3-pack for you. First up is a shoe that we have seen before. Now we actually have a name. Now we have speculation of when they're gonna drop. And that is this Yeezy Knit Runner. Just like we had the foam runner, now we have the knit runner. Now where these, the foam runner is Basuda too, but there's parts of that design I actually like about the shoe. These shits right here remind me of like, maybe it's like gardening gloves, and it almost is the exact, if I find a picture, there's a pair of gloves that look exactly like this shoe, almost down to the material. These shits look like straight canoes for the toe. I can only imagine how it would look on my feet, size 12 yacht gang. If I had to guess just based off of this image of this shoe, it's gonna be the, yin to the yang, or the yang to the yin of the foam runner, where the foam runner is that, in my opinion, very, very nice summer holes, airy, just summer type shoe. These ones seem to me more of a weatherproof maybe take on that type of shoe. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what they're talking about when they actually do drop, because there's no info on these yet. But the Yeezy canoes, they're on the way. Now for these next two shoes, it's time for the Balenciaga double Basuda pack. First up, we actually have a shoe that I like from Balenciaga, which is the Balenciaga Track 2. Now, how could they destroy that sneaker? they made it into a mule. And we have the track mule shoe right here. And again, it is a Balenciaga track 2. Just this time, they got the ass out, meaning you're gonna have your heels out with these. These are track mule slides, and the retail price on these shits, $895. $900 off the hip to wear these trash ass shits right here, bro. Now our last sneaker comes from Balenciaga once again, and I realized with this shoe that I have a problem. I have a problem with wanting to try out and somehow liking some of the Basuda that I see. Even though in the beginning my initial thoughts on this shoe right off the rip was like, yo, these joints is trash, they're crazy. But it is blam. These right here, I have a few people send me these. This is the Balenciaga Expander. Now this shoe retails for $1,250, and it has that similar take to some of the Balenciaga tracks and stuff, but this time they're doing it with this weird like pogo stick back thing. Listen, if the first thing I think of when I see your shoe is there a limited time or a lifetime Lil Uzi Balenci, you know, lifetime warranty on these joints, it's kind of a bad sign. Now y'all can see the shoe right here. These are two of my, I'm gonna say it, these are two of my favorite colorways, is the crazy yellow joints and the white and blue. Now I'm not gonna say that I didn't look to see if I could actually copy pair these for a video. I'm not gonna say I did. I'm not gonna say I didn't either. And just to shoot myself some slack, I'm gonna throw up a picture of Blam. Y'all can kind of see him actually on feet. Don't worry about it. Just look at the shoe, kind of look at the fit, more so on the one on the left. But I really like that blue and gray pair. I think it's probably one of the better colorways. But yeah, the Balenciaga Expander. The shoe is trash. The shoe is Basuda. The Balenciaga forklifts, yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Y'all can give me 3 words down below to describe any of the shoes that we just talked about. If y'all haven't already, feel free to send me some Basuda on Twitter or join the Discord and send it in the Basuda Boys channel. Discord link is down below. Okay, can we go ahead and get these Basuda shits off my screen? Thank you. So we can go ahead and get back to the heat, bro. Now this next story, not really heat, but it was a big topic that was talked about this week, and that was these Mamacita Kobe's, because Vanessa Bryant came out talking about them, kind of like, yo, how are these pairs out there? Nike said they're not making these joints, so how do people have them? My family doesn't even have this shoe, so how does random people from Nike and people out here leaking this sneaker that should not be leaked at all? The situation is definitely messed up, but let me remind y'all that the Nike whoever VP of Blase, her son found 3, 4, 5 pairs of Air Max in a random storage unit. So this is not surprising to me at all. This week we did finally get some photos of a new Sakai LD Waffle, and this is actually the fragment Sakai and Nike LD Waffle. This is another one of those double collab sneakers. This one is an all over gray and white, and it's just clean. Y'all know I love the Sakai LD Waffle. This gray colorway is clean. I believe there's also supposed to be a blue and white colorway too, so whenever they do drop, y'all know these are gonna be selling out, but when I get those release dates, I'll let y'all know. Another big bit of news that we got over here in the sneaker world this week is that the Beluga V2, the original Yeezy V2, I'm pretty sure I got my Belugas. Let me grab them. I'm pretty sure I got them. Blam. Okay, y'all see him. So there is going to be a reflective version, or at least that is the rumor right now, dropping later on this year in fall of 2021. So we're going to see the Belugas coming back, but this time in a reflective colorway or a reflective version of the shoe, which definitely makes sense because they do non-reflective and reflective models of 350s all the time, and they never did it with the original 350 V2. There's a pretty big off-white release that we're still waiting for more info on, and that is like this dunk pack, the 50 dunk pack. Now we did get a new image of a new colorway this week. Blam, y'all see him right here, all white with the cream bottom, and this is actually number 1 of 50. This colorway to me is clean, better than some of the other ones. I'm just interested to see how are they gonna release 50 pairs of dunks. That just sounds crazy to release all those shoes at once. For some more collab news, this is one fresh off the press. The thing is, I don't think it's a real leak, but if they do drop, this colorway is a heater. Blam, y'all see him right here. Now these pictures were posted of this all over kind of Houston Oilers blue pair of friends and family Travis Scott 6s. Some people kind of look closer at the image, and it seems like they just did a color swap of the British khaki 6s and then made them this all over blue. but I gotta say, these blue joints hit. This colorway goes crazy, almost as crazy as you know, the yellow joints. Maybe, I don't want to say it. I want to say they're better, but you know, I'm still holding out for some yellow trap sixes. But listen, that is gonna be it. Y'all let me know what y'all think of these sixes right here. And again, Nike, JB, please make these happen. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like on this bid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Y'all let me know down below in the comments, did y'all copy anything this week, or did you save all the money in the pockets? Remember, that is always a good option. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BulletRC, by the way. Here, there, blessed by, of course. No shoes around me right now. So actually, matter of fact, hold on. Okay, are we good now? We good? All right, we're BulletRC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. That's it. Yeah, that's it, man. Time for me to go edit, bruh. Much love. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing. I got some up here in this thing. I just dropped the jig in my Red Bull, and it really gave me wings. Yeah, up and away. Y'all should have seen this shit coming in May. We do